Let's just begin with our feet hip width apart. If you're standing, if you're seated, just gently, well, I mean, if you're standing or seated, now the following applies. Bringing our gaze inward, connecting to the sensations of your inhalation, the sensations of your exhalation. Just feeling this beautiful exchange, this breath that we receive from the natural world, the plant world, this spirit life, receiving that, really feel the miracle of that. And feel the graciousness and the grace of the offering breath, the exhalation. Let's really just get present to how that is in perpetual motion, this receiving from the natural world and the offering, the return to the natural world. It's really quite astounding. Notice that we are actually being breathed. It is not you that is breathing. We're quite literally being breathed. Draw the next breath in deep right into the belly center and exhale long. Feel your gaze tilt upward. Feel the warmth from the golden white source energy above. Feel it warming your face. Feel this golden white light on your next inhalation. Draw it into the crown, into your head center. Exhale, bringing this light down into your body, out your feet, all the way down to the earth's core. Feel yourself in and as this golden column of light, connected as above, so is below. You are the bridge between heaven and earth, source energy, and the love of Mother Earth. On your next inhalation, draw this energy back up from the earth's core. Feel this love permeate through your feet, your legs, up into your hips, your pelvic bowl, your abdomen, then where it sits at the heart center for a moment. Breathing now into the heart center, see this tiny, most bright light in the center of your heart, in a secret chamber of light, sitting upon an open lotus, inside a multifaceted jewel. Breathe into this jewel, this light. It turns the jewel. When you exhale, light rays emanate outward in all directions, in all time. Inhale once again into this spark of divinity. Exhale, bringing it back up to source energy. Feel yourself now standing in and as the embodiment of the blessing of the vastness of source, the Father energy, and the love of Mother Earth energy. Feel yourself standing in your own center of your wisdom at your head center, love at your heart center, and power in your core and body center. Feel this inner congruency, this alignment, as this column of golden light travels through all three centers of your divine intelligence, your wisdom, love, and power centers. Breathe in deep, exhale long. On your next inhalation from this golden column of light, inhale in deep, bring this all in. And when you exhale, trace with your fingers a golden sphere around you. As you gently sway and move in this sphere, feel your auric field clear, clean, refreshed. Feel yourself standing in this space of clarity, wisdom, love, power, and protection. Right. Let's move into two very simple practices that help to bring our whole system online. These are clearing practices. For the first practice, for about a minute, we're just going to simply shake. Okay. You're going to shake your body. Just keep moving. This releases tension and residual emotional energy from the nervous system. So as you're shaking, you can also be brushing your arms, you can flick, and you can use sound like sighing and exhaling. Okay? So it's just a releasing practice, releasing and clearing. So let's get going with that. Christopher, you'll let us know when it's about a minute because I can't see.
Sounds good. Ooh, let the shoulders move up and down lots. Shake your legs, shake your hips. Try to shake in a way you've never shaken before. Sometimes faster and sometimes slower. Mix it up. Keep looking for places that feel a little stuck and find a way to shake that area. Let the breath out with a sigh or a sound through your open mouth. Do that a few times. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Oh. And for the last 10 seconds, shake the hands really fast. Make them shake so fast that they blur. And let it slow down and release.
All right. For the next minute, another clearing practice is laughter. So I invite you to release yourself, turn yourself over to it to whatever degree is you're willing and is authentic. Okay. So and I don't ever believe in fake it till you make it. Just do it and let it shift you. Okay. So Christopher, you'll let us know when a minute's up.
And begin.
And you can keep shaking too if you Oh, we might have to do another minute because John just got here.
Okay. We're all here for you, John. I love how it starts catching itself, you know. All right, that's pretty close to a minute. Oh, inhale, lift the shoulders way up, and exhale, let that stress melt away as they relax to the floor. And inhale, big breath, loop the shoulders up, and exhale with a sigh. Ah, and inhale. And pause here. Stack the knees over the feet and soften the knees. Align your hips over your feet and let the tailbone reach to the floor, pulling the navel in a little. The shoulders are already back, and let the chin come in a little so the back of your neck feels long. And with your eyes closed, feel the presence and breathe. And release, relax. How many of you notice a shift already? Does your mind feel different? Mind is everything. Acknowledge that to yourself. Can you tell? Grounding, clearing, letting go. We've barely done anything. And yet already something has smoothed out, hasn't it? Good. All right, so for our movement class today, we'll start with the Quantum Qigong Magic 5. Stretches, movements, openings to release and open the meridians and open the joints. We'll work from the feet up. We finish with the neck last, which is where we hold a lot of tension and we want to get deeper into the body, and then we'll clear the neck. And then today's practice is about clearing and letting go. We are transitioning into a new year, as you all know. So we'll go through that process. And then the second half, the Qigong today, is really to cultivate and learn to stand in your power and establish boundaries, create a field of protection, and as we rise into love into the new year together. That's today's class. So we begin and continue with the warm-up, letting the feet be wider than hip width apart, and starting to turn from the waist and the hips, beginning with the version of this move that the heel lifts. So we really want to get down into the legs to start. So the hands can be down at the waist, or they can come up like you're scooping and tossing something behind you. Each move, let the twist be felt in the lower back and in the hips. So move your feet in a way that you can feel the front of your thigh towards the end of the toss. And then get a nice rhythm that moves with your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose, looking behind you gently. So your eyes are looking to the past as well as you toss and keep it going. Oh. You can let the heels become a little more steady and the hands get a little lower, tapping right underneath the collarbone, and breathe into that area. And now plant the feet. Knees are still soft, but your legs are very strong. Breathe right into that space under the collarbones. This is the lung 2 acupressure point. Take a deep breath in here. And then let the hands come down to the chi belt. Again, with firm legs. And now tapping, slapping, bumping into this whole area. Make sure you get everything. The hips, the waist, the stomach, and high up on the back to awaken the kidney chi. Be bumping into your body firm enough that you hear it. And then slow it down. Ooh. Let the body start to slow. And then you can bring the feet close together. Step one foot behind you and reach the other hand up, supporting yourself on the waist, leaning over to the side, pressing the palm up. And then inhale, use your core to come back to center, float the arms down, and then over to the other side. Finding a way to support yourself with that foot. You could be on the bottom of the foot or the outside of the foot or even on your toes. And then come on back to the middle and the hands kind of float down like they're wings. And then up, looking up at your hands, full stretch from the full outside of the body. Breathing in and out through your nose now if it's clear. And working with that quiet ocean sounding breath. The Darth Vader sounding breath. Imagine you're trying to fog up a mirror. And let the mind listen to that sound. See if you can change it up a little bit to go deeper into the stretch. Maybe the feet change or the hips change a little forward or a little back. Moving to your edge. Good. And then come on back to the middle. Take a full breath in your center. Here I am. And then let the breath carry the hands up to the shoulders. And as you inhale, arch back. And as you exhale, round the back, touching the forearms together. Inhale, lengthen and open. Exhale. Inhale to open. Exhale. Again, that ocean sounding breath if you can. Breathing through your nose if it's clear. And it's okay to breathe through your mouth as well if that's more comfortable. And seek to have this move be equal throughout your whole back. So become aware of every vertebrae from the tip of the tailbone all the way up to the base of your skull. And see if you can articulate, extend, move, round each one of them equally. Shoulder blades come together. And then if you'd like, you can open with a twist on the inhale. Staying rooted into your feet. Notice the generous earth holding you up the whole time. Keep some awareness there. Now let's go into a little bit of a deeper twist. Round yourself and give yourself a hug. So one hand comes up and the other hand is low. And then look down at the floor behind you. And then breathe in. Try to get tall here. And exhale back to the front. Inhale, wrap yourself up, look around behind you, and then take a full breath in. Exhale. Play with your edge here. Don't go too far. And one more time. And come on back to the front. Step your feet close together. And again, let the hands float up and down like they're slow motion wings. Take a full breath in and out. Feel into this very body right now. And then with the next breath in, loop the shoulders up and down. And then start to do one shoulder and then the other. And you can keep the hands free flowing, or you can bring a hand to the shoulder and do the elbow rolls. And then let your elbows just come back. Try to open across the top of the collarbones. And then exhale, hold that without too much strain. So sternum is lifting, shoulder blades are together. And then from here, we'll work the neck. So bring the chin down and up to one side. So we encourage you to find the neck move that feels great for you. We'll spend about a minute here. So important to attend to the neck gently. So I'm going to suggest a few things, and mostly I suggest that you tune me out and find something that feels good. So the basic idea is either steady movements, up, down, left, right, or circles, or you can hold to one side and press the opposite palm away from you to really get into that shoulder, perhaps combined with a little self-massage. This has become a daily part of my practice now, finding some of those areas of tension and then kneading, rubbing, smoothing. And then you can keep the head moving. If you're doing that one, you could try the other side. So you can keep moving or you can breathe into a held pose. If your head's tilted over the side, try to touch the floor with the heel of the opposite hand. And then the head moves a little forward and back to find the sweet spot. And then if you'd like, self-massage. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. We're building energy. Open and close your mouth, release the jaw. Swallow 3 times in a row. That really helps relax the muscles in the neck and the jaw. And then you can open your mouth really wide. What else in the head or the face might appreciate some TLC? You could rub the bridge of your nose, smooth out the forehead, the eyes, the ears, the scalp. Receive healing touch from your own generous hands. Rub the whole face, the jaw, the ears. And as we close the warm up, find a way to flick and release. So maybe down the chin and then away, like there's water on your hands and you don't have a towel nearby. You really are going to flick like back. You could come over the top of the head and down and flick, or you could come down the side of the neck all the way down the arm and flick and shake. If you're doing the arms, do the inside and the outside. Letting go. You're doing a self-clearing here. This is very, very effective, friends. Use these techniques. They're completely benign and can only help. Flick and shake. Quick check of the rest of the body, under the arm, down the side, the lower back, down the legs, inside and outside. Down the other arm. Brush yourself off. Ooh. And if you're with a friend, you can do that for your friend. The brushing and tapping is wonderful to share with a friend or a loved one. Your children will love it. And then let's find our center and bring to close the warm up. So the feet are wider than hip width apart. Inhale, reach up, come up on your tippy toes. Exhale, release into your body. Inhale, we collect. Imagine there's universally abundant energy around you. And with the exhale, we're releasing our effort and letting it swirl into the space that you've created in your physical and energetic body. Your hands are magnetized now, and all good things are coming. Gather. There's plenty to go around. Exhale, release. Feel the space. One more time. Big breath, big reach, big circle. And exhale. Maybe the eyes close as the hands pass them. Feel the sternum lifting, your head held high, the palms open to the front. Soften the knees. Feel light and yet rooted. And breathe within as you look within and feel within. Let your body realign itself. When those movements are there, give in to them. Hold no tension. Feel soft and springy. Realign your spine. Find a new way to carry yourself. A nice deep breath in, let it out with a sigh. And with the eyes open, inhale. Step one foot out to the side and step the other foot out to the side. Turn the feet out and start to bend and straighten the knees. So you'll find your horse stance for today. That might be pretty high up, and that might be deep, close to parallel to the floor. Warming the insides of the thighs and the hips, using your hands to support yourself. Horse stance is a power stance. Notice that it's easier if you engage the pelvic floor. Experiment with that. So go up and down once with no pelvic floor engagement. It's all legs. And then go up and down once with full pelvic floor engagement and see how it's actually easier. That pelvic floor engagement is the key to Qigong. It is how we cultivate energy in the moves. So we turn this into the power move called the tiger. This is a challenge by choice. Set. I'm going to set us up for it, and then we'll go at our own pace for about 2 minutes today. You can work up to 3, 4, 5 minutes in your own practice. And you want to move at a pace that is aligned with your breath and that feels good for your energy. So if you want to change your horse stance, now's a good time. It could be a little bit narrower. It could be a little bit wider. And you have the chance to make the tiger sound with the breath, or sigh, or make any sounds, deep sounds that want to come out. And when you're not sighing or making a sound, breathe through the nose to create that purified energy stream that comes in through the nose. The hands float up to the ceiling. There's a little arch back. And then exhale, deep knee bend, bringing the hands down, perhaps brushing the floor. Inhale all the way up. Use your core. Lean back. Look to the sky. Exhale. Coming down. Get into it. Find your own power. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale. Exhale. You got it, Daniela. All clear. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Are you still working with that pelvic floor? If you like your morning set to be a little bit more of a workout, this is your time. Go deeper, squeeze more. Slower is harder. But stay with it for another minute. If you feel like you're complete, pause at any time. You can change something like my shoulder wanted to just find something there at the top. I felt very good. This is your practice. Another 10. Go. ,100% focus for the last 5. I already lost count. Right? That's how it is. That's what training means. We're training the mind. 5 breaths, 4 more. Count. Feel every part of every move and keep your mind in your body. There we go. Come on. Let the stepping the feet together Be a mindful move as well. And then feel your power. Realign yourself. The centers of your feet are drawing up as the outer edges of your feet are rooting down. When you find that, there is a gate, an energy gateway in the center of the bottom of your foot. Can you breathe in and out there with relaxed shoulders and a lifted skull? The knees have to be soft. There can be nothing restricting that. All your attention. It's called the bubbling springs. Centers the bottoms of your feet. Feel the bubbling. Imagine it, if that's a new idea to you. Picture it. And from that bubbling spring point, from this energized base, as you inhale, let the hands start to float up and down. We're going to practice the flying phoenix this morning. Really get into this energy cultivation. Staying connected to our power, establishing our boundaries, receiving energy from the earth and the sky. And then it'll move into a self-healing practice. It's very, very beautiful Qigong. So I wanted to separate my feet a little bit more, like find stability here. Slightly wider than hip width apart, soft knees. And can you let this power that you are lift the arms without any effort? So it's kind of like leading with the wrist. So there's a wave all the way out to the tips of your fingers, and then they float down. So the shoulders stay relaxed. All right. So I'll lead the flying phoenix a few times. There's 3 parts. And then once we have it, we'll practice for a few minutes in quiet. So it starts with 3 of these, and we dip down to lift up, and then straighten as the hands float down. As you dip down and lift up, imagine energy is being pulled out of the earth into your body. Exhale, straighten, and the exchange continues. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Play with the earth's energy. Now to switch to the second part, we dip down, inhale, continue the inhale as the hands come into the shoulders, and then exhale, press away, ending with powerfully straight arms with the hands pushing, the palms pushing. And then inhale, we soften and release as we bend the knees. And then exhale again through the nose, power push. Like imagine you're pushing a great weight. Inhale, dip and bend. Exhale. Float down and then exhale. So there's strength on the extension and release, gentleness on the inhale. And then float, and then the hands come down, gather energy from the earth, crisscross the arms for balance, and bring your hands up. Close your eyes, breathe into this hug. As we transition to the sky, and then look up, the hands come away and they stay crossed as they start to spin until your palms are up. And with the palms out, you're painting a circle around you, ending with the hands facing each other right in front of the lower dantian. Inhale, bend the knees, float up 3 times. Exhale, straighten, release. That's 1. Inhale, bend the knees, float up. Exhale, 2. Keep the sternum lifted. Inhale, sitting down and back like you're sitting into a chair. On the 4th one, inhale, keep the inhale coming, and then exhale. You can press out to the sides. Now this energy field is 3-dimensional, so if you'd like to angle it out a little bit, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then bend the knees, sweep down, gather it up. End of the earth energy is coming up. Bring it in. Breathe it into your heart. And then look up. Now we connect with the sun, the stars, the moon above, and letting this light, this golden light, pour down around you as you imagine your hands are creating and establishing a boundary of bright, pure light. Take a transition breath in between. And then again, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And 2. A 3rd full one. Inhale now, bring it in. Exhale, boundaries. You can be strong and gentle at the same time. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, pressing away. Firm, clear boundaries help everyone in your life. Inhale and exhale. And then let go into the potential. Float down. Embrace the earth. Absorb the nurturing energy of the earth as you come up. Breathe it into this very body. Deep inhale. And then release the hands. They float away. They uncross and embrace the sky. Now this light has all the colors. So now see this as rainbow colors. Red, orange, yellow, blue, green, indigo, violet. Surrounding you, mixing and swirling and flowing. Ooh, let's do just that part again. Inhale, forward and back. Do a few of these circles. Imagine, visualize the torus. Let's go the other way, up and pour it in. And up and pour it in. A rainbow torus of clear, clean, powerful energy is surrounding you, protecting you, holding you, embracing you, nourishing you, healing you. When that feels stabilized, release back to the front. And we'll do a few more rounds of the flying phoenix with much less instruction. Inhale, bend. Feel within. Tune into your breath. This inhale carries the hands all the way to the shoulders. Press away, powerful hands and arms. Draw it in and release. Release down, gather, inhale, collect, bring it up. Release the hands away from you, look up, palms are away, reestablish the sphere of protection. When the hands reach parallel, they flip down and release. So every move has both the power and the letting go. Continue. That's one. Go a little deeper. Two. Three. The next one brings them all the way in. Rest powerfully. Inhale. Big breath, like there's a big exertion. Release down. Gather. Crisscross. Establish balance. Breathe it into your body. And then open. Look up. Paint the rainbow sphere. Soften the knees. Center. Continue if you like. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, press away. Inhale, bring it in. Establish your boundary. Release and let go. Bend the knees, dip down. Welcome in earth energy. Bring it right into your earth body. And then the hands float away. Look up, connect with the celestials. Smile as you welcome them in. Let in all the goodness. Relax. Release. And one more. On your own. Rise into love, friends. The hands are sloped down, feeling that energy ball between them. Might feel tingling or warm or sweaty or light. Let's move through the organ healing. So with those charged hands, let's bring them in over to the left side of the body to cover either touching your body or slightly away. And from this abundant rainbow energy around you, we're going to beam yellow light into this part of the body. Seeing your stomach, spleen, and pancreas filling with light from the sun, yellow, beautiful light, restoring full proper functioning as these organs gratefully receive this yellow light. And then let's slide over to the right side of the body, again, touching or away. This is the green That's like filtered sunlight through a spring forest canopy. Breathing into the liver. The liver's in the back of your body as well. So maybe a hand floats to your side. Breathing gratefulness with this green, this verdant, healthy green as your liver cleanses itself and returns to full, proper functioning. And with a smile, the hands come around your back, covering your kidneys. Wherever you can reach is fine, it'll work. This is the blue of the tropical Pacific at high noon. As your kidneys breathe in this blue energy from the abundant rainbow that surrounds you, feel and believe and know that full, healthy, proper functioning is being restored to your kidneys. And releasing, let the hands come up in front, cover the physical heart, just to the left of the sternum. The color red from the rainbow that surrounds you immediately enters, soothing, nourishing, and healing the physical heart as well as the emotional heart. And then the hands crisscross as they slide up, covering the tops of the lungs and the collarbones as silver white light fills your lungs. All impurities immediately evacuate, and a healthy pink glow returns to every crevice of your lungs as their full natural function is restored. And then bring both hands to cover each other once again, right over your heart. And with a smile of gratefulness, we choose to offer from the abundant, flowing energy around us to others who may be seeking solace. Opening your hands, gently bowing forward, seeing gold and white bubbles of healing energy instantaneously traveling wherever they might be wanted or needed in our world. Seeing others receiving and feeling uplifted. And then bring it back to yourself, touching your hands back over your heart. Releasing the hands, stepping the feet towards each other. Bringing the left hand into a gentle fist and the open palm of the right. Action and receiving and letting go. We press them together and thank each other for bringing all of yourself to this practice. Ooh. Thank you, everyone. I'm grateful for this honor to share these practices with you this morning.